For all my smooth operators, come on. You're leaving me hanging out here. Smooth operator. Man, that did not go as I thought. We have some exciting music news for you. Krystal Pino, who is my ex-work wife, is here to tell you the announcement. I'm a horrible singer, and
all right, let's harmonize.
Smooth
operator.
Yeah, how does it feel to be left out in the cold?
You know what? I can handle it. Just fine.
Yeah.
I'm a harmonizer. I'm a harmonizer.
That was a little bit of what it's like to hang out with Krystal and I.
If it didn't just give away what the news is, I will tell you, it sort of took everybody by storm yesterday when it was announced that Sade is going to be putting some new music out. Now, what we're hearing is by the end of the year, one of her close, longtime collaborators revealed that they've actually been working on music for quite a while. However, they've decided not to release it yet because they want to make sure it's perfection. When we're happy, we'll let everyone else hear it, which makes sense. If you know Sade, you know that she is the epitome of perfection. So again, we're hoping we get this by the end of the year. If you didn't know, earlier this year, she released a song for the A Wrinkle in Time soundtrack. It was called Flower of the Universe. That song was one of her first songs in quite a while, and this album would be her first album since 2010, so the beginning of the decade, really. So I'm excited about it. Can't wait to hear it. I'm hoping we still get that jazz / chic Sade that we're used to.
And people that love Sade.
Oh, yes.
So they're going to be super happy to hear this. And this possible next reunion, I think, is like, boom, going to like explode people's brains.
I know I got excited when I heard about it. Britney Spears announced in a recent interview that if given the opportunity, she would absolutely reunite with her friends from the Mickey Mouse Club. We're talking Justin Timberlake, Ryan Gosling, Christina Aguilera. This is what I love about her quote. They would have to plan it, but I would definitely show up. Basically, call me when you're ready. Otherwise, I'm not really that interested, which that's at least what I got from it. I mean, she is very busy planning a new residency in Las Vegas. So I get it. You're busy, Britt. We understand, but I think everybody else on that list is too.
No, but I would love to see Ryan come back. I think that would actually be my favorite to see come back and do that with Elle, because all the rest of them, we see them sing and dance and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
Let's stick with Disney news.
All right, so I don't know if you've seen this show, but it's called Disney's Fairytale Weddings. People that get married at Disneyland, which I gotta be honest, that's gotta be pretty magical.
Yeah.
But then you add in this whole thing. Recently, a couple got married, Christina and Jared, and all of a sudden they had a wedding crasher, but who is it? Olivia Newton-John. She stepped in and actually performed at the reception. Someone from that show, Disney's Fairytale Weddings, taped the performance, and they're going to feature it on an upcoming episode. That is pretty magical.
And I said, how do you outdo that? What do you got married, that's like a magical day. You did it at Disney, and then Olivia Newton-John showed up at your reception. I just feel like, drop your mic, that's your life.
Yeah. Right? Like, can your marriage live up to that first? Like, did you hit your peak right off the top?
It's all downhill, honey. Sorry.
I know, right?
We actually have some really interesting, I'm not going to call it sad, because it's good.
Sad. She's
getting help. News about a Destiny's Child person.
Yeah, so we heard yesterday that Michelle Williams from Destiny's Child has recently checked herself into a mental health facility. Now, she did an interview last year where she talked about battling depression from the age of like 13 to 15, not really knowing what it was. She sort of hit her hardest time while she was with Destiny's Child, and her manager at the time told her, what are you depressed about? You guys have a top-selling record. You just signed a multi-million-dollar deal. And this just goes to show that money and fame doesn't necessarily make you happy. I'm happy for her. If you see her statement right there, for years she's dedicated herself to increasing awareness of mental health and empowering people to recognize when it's time to seek help, support, and guidance. That's what I love about this. If you take anything away from it, just know that no matter who you are, it's never too late to ask for help. You're not a coward if you ask for help. You shouldn't hide in the shadows or battle depression alone. People love you. People care about you. Obviously, she has some of the biggest names in Hollywood as her friends. So for me, I'm glad she's seeking help, and let this be a message to all of us average people. You can seek help too.
Right. And I think that's why she is such an advocate, and she has a voice and whatever, because she is hoping that, you know, her path will help somebody out there. So. One of our networks here is doing something pretty cool.
Yeah, so the CW network is actually going to be developing a a Batwoman TV series. I think this is awesome. The network is going to plan on debuting it in 2019. Batwoman is going to be fighting crime in Gotham. I think this is a great idea, and it also is opening, or I should say continuing to open that door for all the young ladies out there, the little girls who say, I want to be a superhero. Well, now you can be more than just the Spider-Man and the Batman. Now we have more like you, like Wonder Woman and Batwoman.
Yeah, and CW that's kind of their jam. You know what I mean? Like superheroes and that kind of shows. So that's a great network that's going to end up being on. Obviously, I love it because the Morning Blend's on there. Yes. Also, let's do two things that you don't think go together but are going to go together. Donuts and beer.
I mean, that sounds like a perfect combo for an afternoon. You want to get some
for
after?
Homer Simpson.
Beer, donuts. We are hearing that a Boston-based Harpoon Brewery has teamed up with the global coffee giant Dunkin Donuts to release a beer this fall, Dunkin Coffee Porter. Now, if you're not familiar with this, this would be their second brew that they had a collaboration with, and I'm hearing that this one is going to boast a 6% alcohol level. Last year they partnered with Wormtown Brewery of Worcester, Massachusetts. This one was a DD dark roasted brew. So beer, coffee, who knows, this could work. It's going to be actually rolling out regionally in 12-ounce bottles and cans in late October or early November. Doesn't it have that feel of fall? Don't you get that sense of like,
Would you try it?
I definitely would try it.
Oh, I'm not a beer person.
I'm not a beer person either, but donuts and beer, yes.
It was the donut part. You guys, for even more celebrity gossip, listen weekdays at 7:40 a.m. on 106.3 The Groove. I go on there, do some celebrity news. Also stream online at 1063thegroove.com and stay connected anytime with Krystal on Twitter and on Instagram.